That video never fails. It just feels good. If we all had a 3-minute video of the best things we've done in our lives, that we got to walk out into a room full of strangers to begin with, how nice would that be? It'd be amazing. And you're like, I never heard of this guy, and I know I'm not the biggest artist, but thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Put his money where his mouth is. Here we go. There's some things you never get over, whatever your parents say. First on my list of these 3 things is the sight of my father walking away. Next on my list will be heaven. I already know what it's like, 'cause I fell in love when I was 16 with the absolute love of my life. Last on my list would be losing someone who always needs to win. And thumbing your nose at the boss, I suppose it just feels like a beautiful thing. The thing that nobody tells you, you figure it out if you can. There is one thing on earth that no one can touch. It's the sleep of a satisfied man. Oh, the sleep of a satisfied man. I don't know why I love the leaving. It's not from lack of loving you. You can't remember when you stopped breathing. I can't remember it too. But I'm coming home tomorrow, and I wanted you to know that the part of me that could make you smile, that's the same part that needed to go. The thing that nobody tells you, you figure it out if you can, is that they can't interfere or get inside here to the sleep of a satisfied man. Oh, the sleep of a satisfied man. Things I've had to learn. There's just one I won't quit, no matter how I try. One I won't quit, it's all that I can stand. I don't quit, never learn to say goodbye. I hope for your sakes that you can. On April 2nd, the birth of my heart, the day that the zombie awoke with a start. And I fell for Button and she fell for me, back in the spring of 1993. January 7th, 2005, birth of my blood came fully to life. And when I see St. Peter and I ask for my wings, leave me that memory and the joy that it brings. Nothing that nobody tells us, we just figure it out if we can. It's these things that we can't seem to get over, build the character of a man. And if heaven, family and children was left with me when I die, then I'll hope for your sake that you're better than me, learning to say goodbye. If heaven and family and children are what's left of the race that I ran, I will quietly slip to the slumbering peace of the sleep of a satisfied man. In the sleep of a satisfied man. Oh, the sleep of a satisfied, I hope you leave here satisfied. Thank you guys. So here's the story. I've had a very orchestrated year. The last year of touring, I was doing half stand-up. There were cues, there was a monologue, it was a lot of stress. So what I made tonight was a set list with just one song on it, and that was it. My involvement's done. So what we're gonna do, the way we're gonna do this, is Derek Kipp, who is my tour manager, who's here, this is his first night with me, is about to pass out, golf pencils that we need back, and little pieces of paper that we cut up right before we came out here. And you're gonna write down the song you most would like to hear tonight for me to play. You pick one, and if you overthink it and you take too long, you're not gonna get your vote in, okay? So you vote, he's gonna come around, you're gonna put it in the bucket. Then what's gonna happen, you're passing them out already, right, Derek?
Yep.
Perfect. And then we're gonna pick from the bucket for the entire show. I'm just gonna pick songs, so if it's not a good show, that's on you. That's how this is gonna go. There's gonna be a little awkward pause right now while we gather the song, but just don't overthink it. Put the song you would most like to hear, and I'm gonna try my level best to know how to play it, you know? If you pick someone else's song that I don't know, I'm not gonna play it. So if you've heard me play it before, you could put it, but if you put Bohemian Rhapsody, you're wasting your vote. It's like RFK Jr., okay? Don't do that shit. That was a mistake. This wasn't the one for the Green Party. But yes, don't waste your vote. Pick a song that has a fighting chance. Make this easier for Derek. And then we'll just build it. We'll build this show. And here's the thing, while he's passing it out, that I want to say about it. When I said blessed, it's that kind of night. We're very much involved in each other's life. Like you're maybe checking me out. Maybe you've never seen Stephen Kellogg. You're like, let me see if I like this guy. This is such an intimate show. I'm checking you out. I'm like, let me see if I like this audience. We're all judging each other, and it's going to be just fine. But here's the thing that I thought about this. When I said I wanted to do an all-request tour, my management, who I love, I'm not throwing them under the bus, but they said, this is great. You know, if we do these QR codes, we could get everybody's emails. And I was like, you know what I'm really sick of? And they said, what? And I was like, my cell phone. I am so tired of like taking my kids out to dinner and having to get on a QR code and just dick around with a cell phone. It's such a, and I said, and so the business side of me is like, yeah, it would be nice to know how to get in touch with the people that are actually coming out on a Thursday night in Turner's Falls. That would be a beautiful thing. But the other side of me thought, wouldn't it be nice to just be here for the next 80 minutes and just hang out and not have to think about that stuff, you know? And so we have used the highly advanced technology of golf pencils and pieces of ripped paper. How's the distribution going? Where are we? Are we at the collecting stage yet? Tomorrow night we're going to put them under seats, but there was just too many empty seats tonight to do that. We couldn't.
How about if anyone was listening?
No, we're not going to request that way. We're going to do this. This is. Are you still passing out pencils or are we collecting? Both are happening. Perfect. Yeah, I'm a pro, guys. Don't worry. 26 years. I know how to get a show rolling. Does everybody have a piece of paper and a pencil at this point? Okay. Are there any kids here? No. Okay, cool. How old? Okay. That's cool. No, that's fine. Well, I was just going to talk about Christmas for a minute while we're waiting for this. Thanks, Ed. Christmas is coming up. How many of you are excited about Christmas being almost here, or whatever your holiday is? See, that's a very middle-aged level response, because Christmas isn't really fun anymore. It's like the season of lies. The cold sweat you wake up on with the elf on the shelf when it hasn't moved and you've forgotten. The whole ruse about Santa. The last 3 years in the Kellogg household, I'm like, Santa got you the socks, Mom and Dad got you the iPad, okay? Let's be clear. Also, my children get me Christmas coupons every year. And like any coupons, when you go to redeem them, they're like irritable and unhappy. You're like, okay, I think I'm gonna redeem my help me do the dishwasher coupon. And they're like, Dad, if you want me to fail math. I'm like, no, I just want you to make good on this. Did everybody get to put their thing in? We're close. Not yes, but... Derek, if a few people, you can gather a few more. We'll get it started. It's the first night of tour. It's a 6-week process. We may streamline how we do this, but we're not getting, there's no refunds now. I mean, this is just, the show was so unprofessional. You know, I mean, at this point, you probably know what you signed up for. I'll take that bucket, boss. Thank you. Let's see what the hell is happening. Make sure these guys get, thank you, Derek. A round of applause for Derek. Give everybody. All right. Let's see what we're doing. Here we go. It's a totally wasted vote. I've never heard this song. To be clear though, right? Because we're in this together. To be clear, I was clear. If you put some random ass cover, like I was clear what you chose. This is a cover song too. Are you kidding me with this? I don't just know how to play every song, guys. I mean, you got 200 SK songs, you bought a ticket to see. There we go. One of my songs. All right. I got soul, yeah. My mom says so. Says, son, you move up. You're a fighter, I know. You see, life isn't free, and everyone dies eventually. Shaking me up till I twist and I shout. Oh, gravity, so can the clouds, but I love it right here with my feet on the ground. Celebrate before it's too late. Your fear of the future's your greatest mistake, and there's a song we sing it out loud, and ain't nothing as sweet as a Western mass crowd. Alright now, gravity, you're knocking me out. Oh, you're shaking me up till I twist and I shout. Oh, gravity, so can the clouds, but I love it right here with my feet on the ground. I love it right here with my feet on the ground. Say, ew, 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 she's been knocking me out. She's been shaking me up till I twist and I twist and I shout. said gravity is okay in the clouds, but I love it right here with my feet on the ground. I love it right here with my feet on the ground. And I'm singing gravity, oh you're knocking me out, yeah you're shaking me up till I twist and I'll shout. Oh gravity, that's okay in the clouds, but I love it right here with my feet on the ground. I love it right here with my feet on the ground. And I love it right here with my feet on the ground. Yeah, I love it right here with my feet, with my feet, with my feet on the ground. Whoa, so now we're going. Now we're going, folks. Yeah. I'm going to tell you some stories about some of these songs that you might not know as we go. But right now I'm just going to tune, because I was in a band for 10 years and the guitarist always used to say, Steven, you should tune. She was on fire and wild and American. She burns it out, probably just because she can. If I had $1 for everything I should have said, I'd probably still be busted. I would throw it all away again. Lightning bugs light up all across the southern sky. Some guys get it all, they don't even need to try. I watched you roll away, didn't even say goodbye. Now I hate the night, I'm guessing that's the reason why. This is my life on the 4th of July. It isn't much, but at least it's mine. So I got in my van, ended up in Boston. I thought about my friends and how easily I lost them. I'd do it all again, I'd leave everyone exhausted. Some folks get a break, me I never caught one. I thought of you nights when I would drink too much. If you thought about me too, you never ever tried to get in touch. I went back to school and I ran into these guys, and we started up a band, but we couldn't seem to get it through. We got some gigs, eventually we lost that too. Did you ever think that maybe if you're not happy, it's because of you and this right here is my life on the 4th of July. It isn't much, but at least it's mine. And I said, nah, 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 nah. So I got a job, I was selling ads for magazines. At night I would play, and I'd think about her constantly. Everything I love somehow got away from me. Suicide, I used to talk about it openly. I finally quit. Maybe I got fired, I don't know. It doesn't matter, just as long as it happened, no. I had up the fears and the doubts I was living with. Songs of lightning bugs, school and working all that shit, you know. This right here is my life on the 4th of July. It isn't much, at least it's mine. And I said, nah, nah, nah. Na 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 na. I said na 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 na. Oh yeah. time and a couple friends. Small talking parties, I never could stomach it. I'm old enough to say I remember when. I don't have the time for that nostalgia, the criticisms you live and learn. See, I've been learning to let go of parents and bosses. People don't want you to grow, and to know that anything you want to, you can do. No one's gonna tell us just who we should be singing to, 'cause this right here is our life. On the 4th of July, oh, and it ain't so much, yeah, but at least it's mine. I know it's mine now, baby. This is my this is a song I wrote in the 90s. So whoever put this was like, he's never been as good as he was 25 years ago. He hasn't written anything that I think is as good. I'm gonna try. Let's see what happens. It could be quite fun. I recorded this, the album that this is on was recorded in Southampton, Massachusetts, just down the road. I found a shack on Hampton Ponds when I graduated. The Northampton box office hired me, and I had done well at the university, and I had a whole vision in my head of what my parameters were going to be and stuff. And I remember I went in for the interview, and I said, so what's the package? And they said, well, it's just $6 an hour. I was like, okay. And I said, are there benefits? And they're like, no. I said, I'll take it. And so I needed to find a very inexpensive place to live, and out on Hampton Ponds, I found a place that at first I thought, surely no one could live here. And then after looking a little more, I was like, it's not so bad. I think I could make it work. There were skunks that lived under the place, so all my clothes would smell like skunk, and I remembered that because I would go to work in the kiosk at Thorns Market, and they would be like, do you guys smell skunk? And I'm like, maybe, I don't know. Where's that coming from? But I had a dream and a hope that maybe I could do this thing. And so that's what this song that your Peter has requested. What are you guys talking about over in that corner right there? Am I boring you with these stories? Or because I can hear you very well, so just know that. If you want to talk over me, do it. But if you want to be quiet, that would be nice too for these folks who might not want to hear your commentary. All right? I live in America, and here's how it lies. Seems like underneath my pillow are all these plans God passed by. As she said, it's gonna be alright if you have to up and walk away. And the greatest view was from the edge. She said, you know, it's always been that way. But I'm becoming beautiful. It's been so much harder than I thought. It only feels like I'm losing right now. I guess I'll understand someday. As she opens up her pain, it becomes serene. If I could slip my vanity, can't you see that's just how I'm trying to be? As I'm staring at myself, as I've been staring out there at the earth. Oh, and it feels so unfamiliar, the way that these things once were. Yeah, alright. I'm becoming, well, I am beautiful. Oh, and it's been so much harder than I thought, because it only feels like I'm losing right now. Guess I'll understand someday. Yeah, that she dances all night long. Honey, honey, go. If I could be alone, if I could be out there with you, you know that I would stop pointing blaming everybody else, even though it's true. And even though I said it, feels like I've been losing every single day. Oh, and I sometimes have regretted it, damn, but I never, ever run away, yeah. 'Cause I'm becoming, well, I am beautiful. Oh, and it's been so much harder than I thought, because it only feels like I'm losing right now. I guess I'll understand someday. But if you're becoming, you're trying to be beautiful. Oh, it's been so much harder than you'll know. And if you feel like you're losing right now, I guess I'll understand someday. I'm told I'll understand someday. I guess I'll understand someday. My mother says, baby, son, you know you're gonna understand someday. Yeah. One thing I can tell from these first three choices is that I've been choosing much slower set list. Like, I'm exhausted already. Play some fast music. All right. My hand hurts. Cover songs. All right. Not the name of the song, but I know what you mean. I got it. You write songs for a lot of reasons. You know, sometimes you write songs that say what you wish somebody would say to you. You know, they're little prayers. They're little non-denominational prayers that live in the world that kind of say what you maybe need to hear in your own life. And this song that I'm going to play is one of those that I wrote, you know, as a letter, as a love letter. That's one of the reasons we write songs. So
This is my prayer to you tonight, Turner's Falls.
Well, this is a song for our daughters, 'cause there's some things that they need to hear. And we never know when it's our time to go. So let me be perfectly clear. You're gonna win. You're gonna live. You're gonna walk yourself around in your shoes, till maybe one day it's you who will say, don't be too hard on yourselves. You don't have to be somebody else. On the days when you most wanna give up the ghost, don't be too hard. Don't be too hard on yourself. Girl, everyone wants to be beautiful. Everyone looks in the mirror that sees things they would change. They feel some sort of pain. But I see your beauty so clear. It's in the way that you light up when you are doing the things that you love. Just how you are, that's the best part. So don't be too hard on yourselves. You don't have to be somebody else. On the days when you most wanna give up the ghost, don't be too hard. Don't be too hard on yourself. And if Venus should smile down upon you, if you are lucky enough to find love, give it all that you've got, 'cause good love takes a lot. And pray that that love is enough. And if that's not how it can hurt, that's so much less than you deserve. If you're there one day, you'll hear me say, so don't be too hard on yourselves. You don't have to be somebody else. On the days when you most wanna give up the ghost, don't be too hardy. Don't be too hardy. So don't be too hard on yourselves. You don't have to be nobody else. On the days when you most wanna give up the ghost, don't be too hard. Don't be too hard on yourselves. This is a song for your daughters. Don't be too hard. Don't be too hard on yourselves.
You pick it just so people know I'm not picking it. Okay? Yeah. I know, you gotta get up and walk across the mosh pit, but you know, just make sure it's not a cover before you go, too. What do we got? An empty one. Did you have a good Thanksgiving or?
Yes.
It was your birthday.
It was my birthday, and I gotta say I got screwed out of a birthday. It's terrible if your birthday falls on and I know that I'm 48, so it's like I shouldn't care. And I don't need a lot on my birthday, but I need a little. There's like one thing a spouse hopes for on their birthday, right? Didn't happen this year. It was like, what kind of birthday is this? And my kids, they're just indifferent. But we did get a call from the water company. We hosted 19 people, which is not my cup of tea either. And we got a call halfway through from the water company that said, we just want to let you know you have E. coli in your water. I'm like, why is this guy working on this day? There's nothing that can be done. It's just like the bad news, you know. So I'm in the office and my wife comes in and she's like, should we go tell everybody? And I was like, there's no universe where we're telling anybody. This is not happening right now because if they have diarrhea, this is Thanksgiving. Like, I'm not going to go tell my brother-in-law that there's E. coli. Just let it ride. It's a nice segue into this next song. This is a song off an album I put out in 2009 called The Bear. And I was on my first tour where we had a bus. And that's kind of the thing you dream about when you're little. You think that's what a rock star has, a bus. But we couldn't afford a bus. Buses are really expensive, and we couldn't afford a nice bus, so our bus kept breaking down. And there were 12 of us in it, so it's kind of just a roving submarine, and there's nowhere to go to the bathroom on a bus. You can go number one, but it's not there's more information than you ever wanted, but it's a tough situation on the bus. And our bus kept breaking down, and it was Super Bowl Sunday, and we were in Columbus, Ohio, and I remember sitting on the back, and the electricity had gone out, and we couldn't reach the bus driver. And I know that this is not a big problem in the global scale, but it also felt like a really mixed message from the universe of like, am I doing well or not? I can't really tell. And I wrote this. Last night I got lonely in Columbus. Called you for the third time in a day. You said you were feeling better, but I still felt so depressed. 'Cause it doesn't change the fact that I'm 800 miles away. Doesn't change the fact that I'm away. Parking in a lot outside the city. Cost me $30 just to be there. You think for all that money there would be another car, but I looked around and there was no one there, no one there. Streetlights and the moon looked so magnificently bare. I'm glad for a friend like you. And if you call me, you know I'm always gonna pick up. It's such a lame excuse to say I'm tired. Everyone is tired more or less. If you want to see a person come alive, it's not that hard to ask the secret of their great success. Feeble-minded, empty indecision. Keep in mind the thoughtless points of view. Everyone's a loser when you isolate the kill, until you realize that they've isolated you. Yeah, you. Or you realize that they've isolated you. I'm If you call me, you know I'm always gonna pick up. There's no point in seeking out your pity. Making way for tears is such a joke. Everyone has days when they feel shitty, hell yeah. Some days I wish I never even spoke. Some days I wish I didn't have a tongue. So I think I'll take some pills to help me sleep here. From what I hear, the crime inside of hand. I'm not sure I'll be better off in dreams. Oh no, just a sitting duck waiting for the bad, bad man. How do they get away with all their bad, bad plans? And why are the cops so focused on us speeding? When somewhere there's a child who is bleeding. Beast does not deserve a second shot. And if you can't protect your young, you'll end up just like me. Lonely in Columbus in a vacant parking lot. So lonely in Columbus I was. I like your spirit, whatever anybody says about you, Shea Theater, and your ability to follow a thing. I don't know what that, I guess was I not clear about how to do this?
I'm seeing, that was a Creedence song. I mean, I don't know, I just don't know how to play these songs.
Thank you, one of my songs, yeah. They're like, we wish we went to a cover show tonight, but since the Shea didn't have that, we just came in, and so we're hoping you play some of those. I'm gonna do a love song. Did anybody come here on a date? That's my middle-aged audience. Nobody came here on a date. Those of you who came with your lover or spouse are like, it's not a date. We just get out of our yoga pants and then put on pajamas every single day. Don't give up, guys. Keep putting on the good undies. I'm going to get you out here early tonight. I'm going to create the stage for love. Anything could happen, you know? And I'm not saying you got to think about me later, but positive associations with Stephen Kellogg would be welcome. All right. Another very old song, but one I'm thrilled to give a shot to. This is called Such a Way. Thank you both, guys. The girls in California, they all look the same to me. The way they take for granted living by the sea. They could be your best friend if you don't expect too much. The girls in Turner's Falls, they all believe in love. I met them this girl named Liz in a bar just half a year. And she moved to New York City so that she could disappear. I told her she was beautiful, and she thanked me for the words. But I will never understand just how he got through to her. 'Cause she moves in such a way that people fall in love with her every single day. And I can't say I'm immune, though I've been trying to find you. And I know she's out there somewhere today. And the woman down the street from me, yeah, she's got this daughter 20 years with a sun-kissed smile. The winter won't go near, and her hips could shake a mountain, her lips could start a fire. And just like Nabokov, all these men walk by, and as they do, they conspire. 'Cause she moves in such a way that people fall in love with her every single day. And I can't say I'm immune, though I've been trying to cut through all this lust and all this love in me. It's all right here, yeah. Then there's this girl from Greenwich. She just stopped me in my tracks. She tells me when I'm wrong, but she always makes me laugh. And of all the pretty women that I see every day, well, she's the only one who moves in such a way. She moves in such a way that people fall in love with her every single day. Oh, and I can't say I'm immune, though I've been trying to show you, oh, that she could have my heart, that she could take my heart today. But darling, you could have my heart, you could just take my heart away. And she comes and she lifts me up, she lifts me up every single day, Lord. She's just like an angel, yeah. Just like an angel, baby. Oh, my baby, my baby, my baby, yeah, she is. So I was thinking about that song. So when I lived in Western Mass, I used to do a gig at Henrietta Hudson's, which is a lesbian bar in New York City on Sunday nights. Every third Sunday, I would back up my friend Lauren down at this bar, and it was like a 3-hour gig, and you know it was a long drive because I did have to work on Monday. But one night we're covering Melissa Etheridge very poorly. And Melissa Etheridge jumped on stage and started singing with us. This is before cell phones, so there's no photographic evidence of this, but she ended up getting in a huddle with us And we said, oh, what do you want to do, some Joan Baez? And she's like, no, let's do Bill Withers. So we're in there in this real jam for a bunch of songs. And it was really incredible. And I remember the newspaper wrote a little about it. I almost have to pinch myself that it happened. But that song, I reference a woman named Liz. And the thing is, there are rarely fake names in my songs. Usually I'm just pulling everything out of my own experience. So I was walking out of the show in New York City about 3 months ago, and I walked out of the venue at the end of the night, and this woman came up and she said, hey, I'm Liz. And I was like, nice to meet you, Liz. I did not remember her, but it was the Liz that I had said hello to from that song. So if you're a fan of that song, there's a little reference point. Feels like the story needs tightening from your reaction. I thought it was an interesting factoid. I guess I was wrong. You gotta know the catalog better, maybe. I'm gonna double down on Such a Way stories. Because I don't play that song much anymore, but it did help me out a bunch in the beginning. In 2019, I got a call from my manager and she said, hey, Nickelback called. And they want you to do something. And I was like, what? She said, well, I didn't call him back because I figured you wouldn't be interested. I'm like, who the hell am I? I mean, look around, folks. I'm not the biggest artist on the planet. I was like, call Nickelback back and see what they want. So these guys were doing a benefit and they loved the song Such a Way and wanted me to fly out the next day, which sort of indicates that maybe someone had canceled for whatever was happening, but I don't think about that part of the story. So I got on a plane and flew to Vancouver and I did this very cool thing, and they could not have been nicer people. They were incredibly nice and they raised a lot of money and they're just not who you, they're so Canadian. We don't want you to feel like you're opening, so we're gonna open for you tonight. I was like, it's not every day that an obscure Americana songwriter can be like, I'd like to thank Nickelback for opening for me, but I do have that distinction, and it was all because of Such a Way. And Chad, the lead guy in the band, he's the most, he's a nice guy, but the most what you would think that you're getting into and stuff. And he was, at the end of the night, he's like, man, I just want to write some lyrics like you do. And I'm like, thinking like, I want to make some money like you do, and we should get to know each other. All right, let's pick it up.
Let's see. Are we having fun, everybody?
Me too. This is super cool. I wish I knew this song, but it's a cover song. Most of you didn't want to hear my music tonight. I get it. Okay, fine.
All right. I got one, and I know.
I think we're going to do this as a group participation thing, just to keep everybody awake. It goes like this. I'm going to teach you a clap. I recorded this song and we shot a music video with the University of Massachusetts Minutemen Marching Band. Which was an incredible situation because the record label at the time said, we need you to give us like something amazing and you have to do a great job, otherwise we're not going to be able to keep you on the label, which is always comforting. And they said that, and we said, what's the budget for the video? And they said $1,500, which might sound like a lot of money, but it's not. And UMass Marching Band just blew my mind when we shot this back in 2009. And so I'm gonna teach you to clap. The clap goes like this, and what I want you to try to do is keep going for the whole song. And generally speaking, my audiences are not good at this when we have done this in the past. It's been a minute, but I believe in you and I think we can keep it. If you get off, just don't give up, okay? That's the Stephen Kellogg way. So we go. 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Yep. 2, 2. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Smile. That's not bad. treat you to the challenge, stand on, but bless you. You get you get I never wanna get old. Now smile, somebody got you jealous of myself, like Shea Esperanto, young heart's carousel. Hardest part has always been to resurrect my soul, back then in my youth and the newest way. Just got he got yeah. I never wanna get old. And try and try. Try again, but you can't try enough. You keep fighting. You keep on fighting me. You keep on fighting. You know, don't you know you already won? Summer in the city, we were hanging on the lawn, talking all the time about where the time had gone. It's not the way I thought it'd be, it's not what I was told. I got a young heart, yeah, and I never wanna get I never wanna get old. Take it, I never wanna get old. I never wanna get I never wanna get old, and I'm never gonna get I'm never gonna get old. And you try, and you try, and you try, and you try, you try, and you try, you try, and you try again. Oh, but you can't try enough. I underestimated you guys. All right, 4th of July, we did that. Blank, we did that. Whew. Okay. Yeah, see, like, I would never do this song at this point in the set, but that's what's kind of fun about this format. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in future versions of this, but I kind of think it's cool. You just put songs that don't belong in places they don't belong, and you see what kind of dynamic it creates. It's fascinating. It's like I say to Kirsten when we decided to shoot the comedy special, I was like, listen, I have a new get-rich-quick scheme. All the guys she could have married, I'm like, I think I know what it is. It's comedy. I'm going to do my stand-up. And next year, I'm going to teach origami. It's just going to keep it. Paint shit, you know, just. All right, this is a song. We'll see. This is a good one for reverb mic. This is a song about loving the people who are the hardest to love. And man, I'm feeling that right now. Thanksgiving was just brutal. We actually sort of sat a table. We had to break it out to 2 tables. And we sort of sat the people we weren't really feeling at one table. It didn't make any sense, but I was like, they can come in my house, but I don't like them right now. Like, you know, the last few years have been rough like that. It's just, you know, aunts and uncles you thought you liked, that you're like, oh, or neighbors that you thought were cool, that you realize are psychopaths. And so, And yet, you know, you gotta keep trying to be a loving human because that's our only shot down here. So I wrote this song as like a swing for the fences, let's just try to be loving humans. And I wrote it in a really high key that on the record it sounds like Queen, but when I do it solo, sometimes depending on how much adrenaline I have in my system, it just comes out. Like, I did it one night in Milwaukee, and I just started and someone goes, nope. I'm not Whitney Houston, guys. I'm just gonna sing. Love, 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 to the ones who need it most. In a town that I called home when I was younger. As a kid, it used to chase me like the thunder. But I couldn't see it then. But I guess that we were friends all along. Who'd have thought? That time when we were searching for meaning, they would try to tell her there's no point in dreaming. Oh, just the other day I heard that he passed away all alone. I sent home. Everywhere I go, for all we think we know, no one ever feels like they're enough. But the more I learn that love, well, it's all we need, yeah, all we need is love. Love. Well, the more I learn to love. These days it's been hard to find a reason. There's so many different ways of disagreeing. See, I've been raising up a toast to the ones who need it most. May we all know that love is everywhere we go. Forgiving even though we don't always feel like it's enough. But the more I learn that love, well, it's all we need, yeah, all we need is love. Well, the more I learn to love. And one day we'll be dust and stars. It doesn't matter who you are. All the riches on this earth won't fill your heart. Love, well, it's all we need is love. The more I learn to love. To fucking say love. Even when they call us bleeding hearts. I said love. How we love, man, that's who we are. And the more I learn to love. Well, it's all we need, yeah, all we need is love. All right, let's do a few more. We'll do a few more, and then I'll take it into I'll bring the dancers in. This is great. Is anybody from Turner's Falls, or
Yeah.
just you two? It's a nice city. It's really nice, and this Shea is a nice place and a really beautiful theater, and I really like the whole staff here. Connor's been working the lights, and Mike's working the sound, and just I really I hope this place does great. You know, keep your eye out for what's coming in. I'm gonna do 3 more of these, okay? Fucking Moonglow? What is this shit? I don't get it, guys. Moonglow. These are songs. What are these songs? Get out of here. Okay, this I am going to do, but I'm going to do it at the end.
Okay, so noted. I'm a man of my word.
I'll do that one. Okay, another love song. Romantics here in the house at the Shea tonight. Do any of you have kids? Bunch of you? Raise your hand if you have kids. Let me see what we got. Let's see what's going on.
Not all of you, but a bunch of you, right? And that's kind of, it's not that fun. It's really not. It's super fulfilling. It's not so fun.
Because they're not going to love us in the way that we love them. That's not how it works. And that's become really super frustrating for me. I just am not having a good time with it. I have 4 daughters. The oldest got her wisdom teeth out 2 days ago, which was $3,850. You got to do a bunch of these to make the $3,850. Her younger sister is dating a guy named Chad, right? I'm like, what do we like about Chad? This guy comes screaming up my driveway. He's got a keychain with boobs on it. And she said, he makes me laugh, but I met this kid and he's not funny. The next child, 7th grade. 7th grade is the innermost ring of hell. And if you don't feel that way, I don't trust you. So she knows I feel this way, and she said, Dad, I might have a positive experience. And I said, I don't think so. Father of the year. And the youngest is tricky because she's really smart, pretty contrarian, and she, like, every tour that I leave, she says, you better not say anything about me on stage. But I don't see any cell phones out, so I'm just going to say one thing about her. She got called for jury duty recently. She's 11. And she's such a pain in the ass that we were like, we should send her down to the courthouse. What if we did? Like, what if we just send her down there and she's in there? Obviously, they're going to reject her. And I think it has to do with TikTok because everybody lies about their age to get. But we get these jury notices for the kids now. And I was like, send her down to the Bridgeport, Connecticut courthouse and let some poor sucker, she gets picked for a jury. You can imagine, like, would not want to be being judged by that situation. A nice introduction for this love song I'm about to play. So many of my love songs are tinged with a little bit of sadness because the reality is you get older and some of your dreams don't come true. And it's easy to want to blame one another for the things that are not working out. But once in a while, I've just written a pure love song that has no, like, sad overtones. And this is a really old one that I recorded in Conway, Mass. with my friend Dave Chalfan. And it's a really old, it's a love song. This is the one that you slide your hand across and put it on the knee and say, this is how I feel about you. And then you're like, thanks, SK. I got laid on December 19th, thanks to you. You're the man. And I think, Connor, if we have moving lights that kind of give 8th grade dance vibes, this would be the song. There we go. I wish I could slow dance with someone like a foot apart from me down on that, in these little bubbles. That would be so very middle school. Honey, honey, have you done your good deed today? You open up my green heart with the things that you say. And your melody's strong, so your song never ends. The drama has changes, you're still my best friend. You're my diamond, dancing diamond. life's short and it's hard and it's great. You make me see love where I'm inclined to hate. And your way with the boys, how you settle us down. You cut through the noise in my head. I've found you're my diamond, you're my diamond. You're my sweet beauty diamond, miracle diamond. Sweet honey diamond, you're a miracle. Lady, lady, hush, hush, 'cause the world can be sad. And if it starts to scare you, think of all we've had. The aisle we walk, it has no regrets. As long as you're with me, you know I'm all set, singing down. You're my diamond, you're my sweet beauty diamond, miracle diamond. Diamond, baby, you are my diamond. Sweet beauty diamond, you're a miracle diamond. Baby, baby, come, come, keep it close to home. A saxophone, a slide trombone. I hope we die the same night when we're 99. I hope we go in our sleep as my diamond girl shines, singing diamond. You're my diamond. You're my sweet beauty diamond. You're a miracle diamond. Diamond, baby, you are my diamond. You're my sweet beauty diamond. Miracle diamond. Sweet honey diamond. Miracle diamond. You're song, you may notice I had a line. I hope we die the same night when we're 99. I hope we go in our sleep as my diamond girl shines. My question is, why is everybody using this Ed Sheeran song, I'll Love You Until You're 70, for their wedding song? That's not even the life expectancy. It's 10 years short of the life expectancy. Everybody's like, this is so romantic. I'm like, it's basically a song about I will love you till then. We will divorce and I will marry someone and give them all the little money I had saved up. And that is why Diamond is a better wedding song. Somebody's got to take a video of this, because this is, I have the 4 girls, I've written songs for all of them, but the youngest, I never played this song, and I feel like she's going to be in therapy a lot over that. So it's in here, somebody requested it, I'm going to play it, but don't start filming yet. I'm going to announce the song. This is how Instagram works, for real, so you know. I'm going to announce the song and be like, I'm going to play this one. And I'm going to tell you it's Greta Girl, and then you're going to be like, ah, like, so that she secretly thinks this is a song that people request. We're going into Christmas. Don't act like you're not deceiving your children too. Seriously. Sometimes you just want them to know that they're loved, so you do shit for that reason. This is one of those cases. So who's filming this, and who's going to send it to me and tag me in it? Somebody filming it? I know I said no. You got me? Thank you. All right. Tell me when you're filming.
Actually, let me take a sip of water. This is awesome.
This is going to go over. Watch how well Stephen Kellogg can like. Okay. Tell us when.
Roll it.
Hey, you guys, if it's cool, I think I'd like to play a song about a very special person. This song's called Greta Girl. I was sick when you came to the world. I'm not sick anymore since I met you, girl. Oh, Greta girl, Greta girl. Life's an oyster, baby, you're a pearl. Greta girl, you are. There is much you will learn as you go. The things you want, the things you need. There's a great big difference, I hope you know. So, Greta girl, yeah. That's an oyster, baby, you're a pearl. Greta girl, you are. And I know that there's so much more to say, and I hope that it all works out okay. But I can't seem to find the words today, so I just say, and I was sick when you came to the world. But I'm not sick anymore since I met you, girl. Baby, you're a pearl, Greta girl, I say Greta girl, well, you came along and opened up my world. Greta girl, you are, and you will always be my Lady G. Thank you guys very much. That's what's fun about this. Like, I would never, like, you done taking? I would probably not choose that song because I've written hundreds of songs. I'm gonna pick one more, and then we're gonna conclude the part of the show. But this feels fun to me. I think it's good. It's got legs. We'll see if someone picks Some Guys Have All the Luck or a Stephen Kellogg song. Nope. Obscure Neil Young song. How would I know how to play that? You guys are empty. This is a good like second to last song of the show. You're not filming, right? This is about my first daughter. See, this song had legs. This song had legs. And the thing is, you love them all equally, but you don't always like them all the same, you know? Sometimes you're... And recently, I went on tour with Counting Crows, and my two oldest daughters were able to come out and play in the band. And I was like, finally they can work on the farm and earn their keep. And they learned how to play piano, and I gotta say, it's just, that part has been fun. You know, that part is like why you tattoo their names on your arms, because you're like, I'm always gonna love you, no matter what you do. I don't care if you're good at school, I don't care if you're good at sports, I just want you to show up and try to help my band out. And their mother, who I've written all these love songs about, Diamond in Such a Way, and a million others. Like for her, I have a symbol tattooed on my arm, just in case. Like if she falls in love with the neighbor, I don't want her name tattooed on my skin. So, a song about unconditional love, a grand request.
And we're going, this set has been pretty actually well curated, given that it's completely random. You probably feel like I didn't do some of what you wanted to hear, but you also requested not just cover songs, but obscure cover songs. Like, not the hits, random songs from side B of, there was a song by the band America that came up. Who knows that? My Uncle Larry knows how to play. I don't know how to play these songs. I hope you're not disappointed when you leave, but if you are, that's okay too. I can handle it. Can only fall so far. Here we go. But when you showed up right on time. An elegant sweetheart that just blew my mind. And the keys to the castle they had always been there for the taking. Nothing could prepare me for sweet Sophia. Girl, one look at you and I was hooked in that. Sweet Sophia, thunder and bells and the earthquake shook with your heart-shaped lips and my breath that you took. You got a fierce disposition like the beat of a drum. You get hurt more than others, but you have more fun. I can't make it stop, so the love, it just keeps on growing. And if it killed me today, I'd be better off just for knowing you. My sweet Sophia, girl, one look at you and I was hooked in that. Sweet Sophia, you burned all the pages and rewrote the book with your heart-shaped lips and my breath that you took. Well, you know who I am, I know you're from. You may blame me later and that's okay, my love. You're my finest hour, believe what I say. Though I might go, I'll never stay away. Sweet Sophia, girl, one look at you, I was hooked in there. Sweet Sophia, you stole my soul with a laugh and a look, and your heart-shaped lips, my breath that you took. With your heart-shaped lips and my breath that you took. Oh, my breath, girl. Yeah, that you took, you'll always be mine. You be my sweet Sophia. You be my sweet Sophia. My sweet Sophia. You be my sweet Sophia. Good night tonight. I hope that it all works out for you. I'm going to sing one more song. Before I do, I want to tell you that I brought some merchandise here. You've been hearing me talk about my 4 kids for the whole show. Like, I don't have the luxury of not telling you what's out in the lobby. It's just not. I used to not want to say anything about it because I was like, yeah, it's not cool. Now I'm like, I don't give a shit. We got bills to pay. Here's the thing though, it's not a hard sell. And if this isn't your cup of tea, it's cool that you even stuck around, you know? But I want to tell you what's out in the lobby because it's a big deal if you take the time and wait in line. We all hate lines, I get it. So I'll tell you what's there and you can decide if you do it and just know it's a big deal. If you felt something tonight, if you had a laugh, or you felt something in your heart, it makes a difference to the Kellogg family store. So here's what we got back there. We got the usual stuff, t-shirts and vinyl and, you know, these things called compact discs that are, they're new and they're very high def. We have a hoodie that'll keep you warm if the music wasn't for you, but you just need clothes. Or we also have onesies if you know babies that need clothes.
a lot of what I'm selling up here is all these words. And somehow tonight I remembered pretty much all the words, which is, that's good. That's like, who needs a Sudoku puzzle when you have that? But I have a songbook, a 260-page songbook of all these thoughts and lyrics and chords and stuff. So we have that here tonight. We have my life's work on a flash drive. This is 14 albums and several music videos and the whole songbook, and it's apparently worth $35. Feels low, but fine. We have that. We have a beautiful tour poster that my friend Al from the Moonrise Cartel designed that's here tonight. And it's his gorgeous artwork. It has tonight's date on it, so we have that. The other thing we have is I wrote a book, maybe since the last time I saw something. It's called Objects in the Mirror, Thoughts on a Perfect Life from an Imperfect Person. It's a collection of essays about forgiveness and having a sense of humor and things like that. So I think, yeah, that's the gist of what's there. There may be more. I'm unclear, but I think that's what we have. And I just want to say you've been a beautiful first audience of the tour. So thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you to the Moonrise Cartel for kicking things off. I'm gonna do a little sing-along here, and this is a song that I wrote when I was coaching the children. And I coach in the suburbs of Connecticut where everybody thinks that their kids are going to achieve much more than they are. And the people who don't volunteer stand behind you and go like, what's she doing at midfield? And you're like, I had to look up the positions before I started coaching. But also you kept two options. You can shut up or you can coach, okay? So this song is AC/DC for middle-aged people who like Americana music. Roll it, baby. Once you learn it, you gotta sing it with me, okay? The one making a decision always ends up second-guessed by a person less decisive who believes that they know best. I wouldn't change a thing, I would make the call again. Shame on you, you could have been a friend. Now it's hard to hear the measure that was with me all the time, like it was in the beginning. But the past is hard to find. Do you think we'll ever feel the way we felt when we began? Do you think we'll ever feel that way again? Those were highs and lows, yeah. There's only one way that the river flows. Was it comedy or tragedy? Both I would suppose. It's highs and lows, yeah. Oh, that time in Arizona where we laughed until we cried, and all the sleepers in the van, they one by one turned on the lights. Said I'd never hear the Beach Boys without thinking about that song. What a miracle to feel like you belong, yeah. Those were, come on. Highs and lows, yeah. There's only one way that the river flows. Was it comedy or tragedy? Where did the good times go? It's highs and lows, yeah. To those highs and lows. Now when I received your letter, I hung my head and cried. I looked right into the mirror, and the mirror doesn't lie. I wrote 20 songs in Nashville, I wrote 20 in LA, 20 for those brothers that lost along the way. But for every song I wrote, through every single note. I knew that I was writing songs just to give myself some hope. And I've scattered tiny rocks all across an asphalt road. And for some reason, I just needed you to know about these, come on, highs, lows, track. There's only one way that the river flows. So was it comedy or tragedy? Where does that money go? It's highs and lows. To those highs and lows, yeah. I was giving out my number, imagine. What they said about me, if I believed that it were true, I'd have thrown myself upon the mercy of the ocean blue. But most of that critique didn't sound too much like me. I sometimes wonder if it sounded more like you. Those were highs, lows, yeah. Only one way that the river flows. Was it comedy or tragedy? Who really knows? It's highs and lows. You've had highs and lows. I've had highs and lows. To our highs and lows. Thank y'all very much. Thanks for listening. Thanks for letting me go on this adventure. Love you. Thank you, everybody. I love to do a quick encore. It takes a lot of confidence to do this. But I think I just want to be an example that the war on hair has to stop. I mean, what? Yeah. Remember when like Tom Selleck, and he was king, Burt Reynolds? Thank you very much. I hope you had a great night. I had a great night. It was a great start. It's been a real honor to strike up this friendship with the Moonrise Cartel, and so we got another 6 weeks of dates. So please, send your friends out in the other cities. Thank you for listening. I'm gonna sing you one more song, and I love you. I appreciate this life that you give me. I appreciate Derek Kipp, my tour manager. I appreciate all the staff at the Shea. Just thank you for being here and for making a night of it. And if we can, I'd like to bring the Moonrise Cartel out for us. If you didn't hear what you wanted to hear, we're playing in Pawtucket tomorrow night. And we got room for you there. Should we do this, guys? Can you handle all this testosterone? He's like a hairy, gangly guy who cries easily, which my daughters, who you'd think would be sensitive to it, they find it humiliating. They're like, get your shit together, Dad. No tears if you're going to be around us. But life is hard and life is sad, and until we meet again, I'm not going to say goodbye. I'm going to say see you later, see you soon. myself and give the start a start. 15 burning balls of fire in 10 days since we left. But no one understands me like the whiskey on my breath. It's 10 minutes to showtime. Well, baby, stop your crying, 'cause everybody knows why. Well, there's just no time, yeah. And we say, see you later, see you soon. See you later, alligator, and I will see you in the moon. I'll see you later, see you soon. See you later, alligator, and I will see you in the moon. Suicide clubs on a mission, 'cause they hate their jobs and other guys. Everything's tougher than it has to be, another cliche for the wise. But somewhere east of that so long, a little bit west of the bridge, it's the singular kind of moment that you'll remember as long as you live. And sometimes when it's just before showtime, well, I swear I might end up crying. Just let go of my fear and my landlords. That's the difference between living and dying. And we say, see you later, see you soon. See you later, alligator, and I will see you in the moon. See you later, see you soon. See you later, alligator, and I will see you in the moon. As kids, we pretend to be pirates, army, and talk about starting up a band. But the older we all got, just forgot. Greed and treasure, they go hand in hand. Say, see you later, see you soon, yeah. See you later, alligator, and I will see you in the moon. See you later, see you soon. See you later, alligator, and I will see you in the moon. See you later, see you soon, are the words I always say. See you later, see you soon, maybe on some sunny day. See you later, see you soon. See you later, see you soon. A little button, I'm trying to get home soon. I've been trying to get home soon.
Mr. Stephen Kellogg.
These guys don't know what we're about to do. We're going to do a song I didn't write. And That seemed to be what you wanted when you came in. Guys, this is so fun, right? It's good. This is my favorite song. And I sing it to my the most challenging child. In the hopes that she knows, however clunky my job as a father has been, that she's loved. It's a good song for wherever it is that gets you out of bed this world. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head down and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. Now please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine